Themba Tshabalala's testimony. He spent as much time in the dock as Maarohanye did. He was recapping the highlights. Themba Tshabalala saying that he didn't intend to hit the children, but the magistrate highlighting that Tshabalala never denied that his car was the one who hit the children. He was, of course, driving the blue Mini Cooper. Maarohanye was driving the grey one. We're onto the testimony now of a Sanka nurse. She took drug tests from Tshabalala shortly after the accident. His parents found out that he'd been taking drugs and subjected him to regular drug tests. The magistrate will be going through that evidence now, and then we're really into the tail end of this judgment. We'll be into the magistrate's findings on the credibility of the witnesses as well as on the evidence led by the state in this 2-year trial.
Is it likely that we will get judgment today, Valdi?
Well, Magistrate Nemavhidi had set this down for 3 days only. Today is supposed to be the last day. As I said, we are sort of heading into the tail end of this judgment, but whether or not we'll get judgment today, it's very, very difficult for me to say at this point. I did speak to 2 or 3 of the family members outside court, and they said the prosecutor had indicated to them that we might not get a verdict today. That, of course, will cause huge disappointment here. We've had days and days of sifting through testimony. The family's really just hoping for closure at this stage.
What's the interest like in this case, Valdi? Are the families of both of the 2 men accused of the 4 murders in court and supporting them?
As you know, Faith, we've been covering this case since the beginning, and the interest in and around Soweto, especially here in Protea, has always been huge. And that's evidenced by the number of people that squeeze into this courtroom every single day. But especially this morning, we had extra policemen cordoning off both of the doors so that people couldn't come and go. And you're absolutely right. We've also seen the family of both Maarohanye, and for the first time, Tshabalala's family is also in court. They sit directly behind the accused in kind of a silent sense of moral support as they wait for judgment to be handed down.
All right, our reporter at the Protea Magistrates Court in Soweto, that was Valdi Karel.